Happy Friday. Welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing so very great on this Friday. Today, we are doing our rematch. We're coming back for vengeance against Venom Goblin. Edward may have to lurk, but wanted to say hi. Hello, how's it going? Snorlax and Grooves. Hype. Love that emote. That's amazing. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we're going to be taking on Expert Venom Goblin with the Sauron modular set. We got dunked on last time we tried this. We tried it with a Justice build, but we're going to be transitioning over to a Leadership build to see if we can uh, do better. Scorch, how's it going? Good day, good day. Good day, good day. I haven't played Phoenix in a while since that time, um I'm just making sure that all the chat is showing up on the screen. It does look like it is. That's good. Restream has decided that Friday is the day that it wants to work. So that's nice. That's nice. Uh yeah, I haven't played Angel or not Angel. Jean Grey too much since her release. But we'll see how it goes. I did break out. We're gonna build the deck on stream. These were kind of the basic cards that were in the previous build. We had the doubles, of course. We had Angel, Shadowcat, X-Jet, Utopia, Team Building Exercise, Scimitar, Danger Room, X, Step 4 Cuckoos, Beaks, Cerebro, and Triage, which is like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 cards. Happy Friday, Ian. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So, I still really like the lineup. Like, I really like this lineup. I think that this is a really solid starting point, and we can lean into kind of the X-Men allies. I think that's kind of going to be where this deck thrives. And so, that and potentially recursion. So we do have Utopia. I think all of these are X-Men. Yeah, they're none of them. Sometimes those X-Force sneak in there and they get me. I think it's an X-Men ally. It's actually an X-Force ally, but nope. Because I want to get that benefit from Utopia as well as Uncanny X-Men. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Uncanny X-Men. Happy weekend! Levi, how's it going? Yes, it's the weekend. I'm so pumped. Anyone doing anything exciting this weekend? I'm doing a 60-mile bike ride. I'm training for it for a while. It's I used to do a lot more biking than I do now. I've gotten back into it recently, but tomorrow tomorrow we're riding very far on the bike. And so I'm pretty excited about that. My dad is coming up. It was my Christmas gift to him. It was entry into, it's not a race, it's a ride. So I'm pretty excited about that. Looking for X-Men allies here. We got Beast. We'll probably go ahead and grab a Beast. We'll grab a Pixie for that recursion. I'm thinking Gentle. Let's hang out on Gentle real quick. We may go look at our basic allies real quick. The other thing that I really wanted to grab here, we can grab a call for backup. We potentially are just going to leave the call for backup on the table. And like if we need it, we can go for it. I don't think it's going to be a play thwart type situation. But we also need, where is it? The psychic kicker. This is the big reason that blue is so good. Just came back from Korea and I'm excited to play Pokemon Splendor with Mirror Group. Oh, nice. How is Korea? That sounds amazing. I'm hopeful for a Havoc hero. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be interested to see how they do that. When do you think we'll get the next hero announcement? Thinking probably later. I'm thinking late June. That'd be my guess. There's a chance that we run power on all of us here. There we go. Okay. Anything else that we need here in blue? Clarity of purpose potentially. Hey, Dirk. How's it going? How's life? Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. We could go to me, my X-Men. To me, my X-Men and Cerebro have some really nice synergies together. I'm thinking to me, my X-Men could work pretty well. Trying to think if there's anything else. We probably don't need team training. We already have the extra health, and I think we're going to be chump blocking pretty frequently. There. Mission leader, no. Mighty Avengers, no. Uncanny. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have 3 more card slots open. Let's look at our basic allies and see if there's any X-Men allies that we're missing. We've got Legion, Storm, Forge. We can go Forge. Forge is a nice cheap. And then let's look. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 targets. 13 targets for a power on all of us, which means that we're probably going to go that route. The other option would be a power of the mind. And so we got Scimitar, step 4, Cuckoos, Professor X, that's 3. 4, 5, 6. But most of what we want to be playing is probably our allies, especially early game, which is where I think the resource cards do the most work. And so let's go with power of all of us so that we can make sure to get those allies out quickly and easily. And then power of the mind, I think would help better later game, but we're going to struggle early game. And so let's get as much of that build out that we can with the power in all of us. Then we can move. Then once we have all of our resource generators, we don't necessarily need the power of the mind for like the events and stuff. I mean, that may be absolutely completely wrong, but here we are. 7 cent pretzel. How you doing? Let's grab power. We got the new one, and that's our 40 cards. So it's a very gray deck. Jean Grey. Nice. It's a Jean Grey deck, as in basic. It's an all basic deck, pretty much. We got a little bit of leadership. The main thing here, and what we really want to get quickly, is that Uncanny X-Men, because that's going to reduce the cost of our X-Men. Where is Uncanny X-Men? I put it in here, right? Ah, there it was. I just didn't go. Edward, that was bad. You should. That was bad, and you should feel bad. Jokes on you. I always feel bad. Alrighty, there we go. We start at 9 health. See how we got there. And then Venom Goblin starts with 18 and a tough. Oof. Oh no. We just recorded our next episode of Shadow the Cast yesterday with Web Warrior Fanatic, and we talked about nasty villains, hard villains in the game, and Venom Goblin is part of that discussion. So, Venom Goblin, steady toughness, win reveal, deal 2 face down encounter cards to each player. And as a forced response, after Venom Goblin activates against you, move the glider counter to the main scheme with the least threat, resolve its special ability. Just before you begin, best of luck with Gene. I haven't figured out the beak emote yet. That was on my to-do list, but unfortunately, yeah, did not get that done this week. But it's coming. Best of luck with Gene. We got Skies Over New York. We put lower, midtown, and upper Manhattan main schemes into play. Place the glider counter on midtown Manhattan. And then flip this card and set it aside. We got the Skies of New York. And then we're going to shuffle up this. We are also playing Standard 3, which is the brutal for Phoenix, because we probably will be seeing Dark Phoenix. Standard 3 is going to increase the likelihood that we interact with our Nemesis set, and Venom Goblin is going to be a long fight, so we will have plenty of opportunities to get the to get Dark Phoenix onto the table. Good morning, Leroy. How's it going? How you doing? So Lower Manhattan, we're placing threat on each scheme in play. Midtown Manhattan, take 2 indirect damage. And then Upper Manhattan, we are discarding cards from our hand. I hate it. What's going on? Can't escape Venom Goblin since the last... why is everyone playing Venom Goblin at the moment? So we played Venom Goblin last week with a Justice deck and did not succeed. And so this is the rematch with the leadership deck. And so hopefully we do a little bit better this time. And good morning. Good morning. Have we talked about the deck composition? Yeah, we built the deck. It was actually a pretty quick deck build. It's a leadership deck focused on Uncanny, X-Men with a pretty good number of basic cards. We had 13 targets that cost 2 or more in the basic. And so we're running Power on All of Us, doubles, a lot of the X-Men supports, a lot of the X-Men allies, and Psychic Kicker is kind of the main thing. Scimitar is also in there. So let's see. We got Steph Ward Cuckoo's turn 1. That's pretty good. We're probably going to keep that. We got White Hot Room as well. Mind Control we probably don't need. Forge. Psychic Blast. And a Telekinetic Attack. Let's go ahead and toss all of these. If we get lucky, we can play White Hot Room and Steph Ward Cuckoos. We're probably not going to get that lucky. But let's mulligan and see if we can get something that will help. Telekinetic Shield is actually really nice. Shadow Cat. Telekinetic Attack again. And a Power in All of Us. Alrighty. Okay. Does that get us there? It does, actually. We do have the play for White Hot Room and Steph Ward Cuckoos now. We want to do that over Telekinetic Shield? Probably. Besides, you need to play some of these tough villains for the upcoming podcast. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We did record that yesterday. And so I'm gonna say that I have all of the knowledge now. I've been taught by the best. Put your Phoenix Force upgrade, restrained, place 4 power counters on it. And then after the last power counter is removed, flip this card. Let's go Telekinetic Attack, Telekinetic Shield to play the White Hot Room. We also have Phoenix Force that we can... Yeah, we'll go White Hot Room. We have the Phoenix Force, which we can use as a generator. So I didn't really think about that. We may actually hang on to Telekinetic Shield. Let's hang on to Telekinetic Shield. We're going to toss Shadowcat, but I think Telekinetic Shield is going to help with some of these nastier... Ugh. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Let's flip up to Phoenix. I'm going to go Power on All of Us and a counter off of Phoenix Force to play Steph Ward Cuckoos. Play only if we have the X-Men trait, which we do. Then, when a player reveals a treachery, we can exhaust Steph Ward Cuckoos and remove 1 psi counter from it. It starts with 3. Cancel the effects of that card and discard it, and then we're going to reveal another card. We're going to hang on to Telekinetic Shield. I think what we're going to do is we're going to thwart here on Lower Manhattan. The reason being is once Venom Goblin attacks us, we're going to move. And I would rather move it to Lower Manhattan than Upper Manhattan, especially during this build phase, right? Upper Manhattan's having us discard cards. Lower Manhattan is placing more threat. Threat is going to be an issue, but I don't want to lose 20% of my hand this early. Let's hang on to Telekinetic Shield. Yeah. There's X-Jet. Psychic Kicker. Man, it'd be great if we had an ally. No, another Psychic Kicker. Cyclops. Alrighty. Okay. Nice. I played a fun Phoenix leadership deck. Psychic Kicker Goliath. Oh, that's cool. Call for aid. That is really, really cool. Yeah. I always like forget that yes, you can play with you can play with other allies other than the X-Men. I don't know why. It's just kind of stuck in my head. I was like, that's what we do here. But cool. Let's add a threat to each one of these main schemes. Then Venom Goblin is going to attack us. We only have 9 health. Ugh. We're going to take it. We got 3. We got Enraged Symbiote into play engaged with us. 1, 2, 3. Then Enraged Symbiote is going to hit us for 2. Okay. We got 3 cards. First one, Symbiotic Berserker. While there's a symbiotic environment in play, gains Quick Strike. Got Festering Mess. I'm glad that was the timing. If there are no other symbiotic environments, this card is considered a symbiote environment. Comes in with 5 threats. And then we've got Sinister Strike. We are going to step 4 Cuckoo's this, because we would have to place a pursue counter, and then if there was any counters, he would attack us. So we're going to cancel that, reveal another one, which your Sauron is so much worse. So much worse. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for the life drain attachment and reveal it. Step forward seems cool with blind. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Aside from Wolverine, that's pretty much how it works in the comics. Morning! Hey, Iser. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Life drain. Attached to the minion with the highest printed hit points. It activates against you. When the attached enemy attacks, you take 2 damage and give the attacking enemy a tough status card. So we're going to take 4, which we have to defend. So we will defend here. We'll take 2 damage and give Sauron a tough. This is not good. We're not going to be, we lose, I think. Well, we could play Telekinetic Shield. Yay, it's going so far. Well, yeah, right? Catching a stream! Just got into Marvel Champions. Oh, nice. A lot of the X-Men content, but no Phoenix yet. Welcome to the game, Break the Analog. I hope you're enjoying it so very much. It's a great game. I love it. No one can resist the will of Sauron. Dude, that's brutal. That's brutal. Part of me just, like, do we just scoop here? I mean, like, Sauron, I guess this is ready. We can heal. So I think the only way that we don't lose is if we flip down, we heal. Oh, we never even moved the glider. We're scooping. That, I don't think we come out of that. I have to leave PTSD from this guy. Early enough to scoop. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and scoop. That was a brutal step forward use. So we got that. No more Festering Mass. We don't have to worry about messing with Venom Goblin's health because we didn't even come close to touching him. So that's nice. Oh, that was brutal. Imagine paying 3 resources to lose the game. Yeah, right? Usually Loki, Venom Goblin, and Thanos Expert, I'll scoop early if my first 2 turns are rough. Yeah. It's like, like, what we would have had to do is we would have flipped down, because we could not have defeated Sauron. We would have had to flip down, use White Hot Room to heal. Then we would have schemed for 2, 4, 5 plus a boost card on Lower Manhattan. We probably would have lost Lower Manhattan. We would have taken 2 more damage. Was not going to happen. All right. But we got this now. I feel better. That was a nice little warm up. That's what that was. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten rid of those. Alrighty, that was fun. That was really fun. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I think that was a pretty decent. We just got unlucky with those card draws, but that was a pretty good. Break the Analog. Is Venom Goblin Sinister Motives content? Yes, Venom Goblin is the capstone villain, that 5th villain in the Sinister Motives campaign. He's also probably considered the 2nd hardest villain in the game. That's what I would put him at 2nd hardest behind Ronin. He's mean. He's mean. It would be nice. It is nice that the Scimitar takes out the enraged symbiotes. Deja vu. I thought you were played this matchup last time. We did, but we lost. And so this is actually a Phoenix leadership deck, and so it's going to be a little bit different. We're back for a vengeance here. We got Angel, Triage, Beak, Beast, Telepathic Trickery, and Telekinetic Attack. Wow. Okay. Let's keep Beak, Beast, and Angel. And let's mulligan these three. Loki, Venom Goblin, Ronin for me in that order. I think Ronin is beatable if you rush. The other two just grind you down. Yeah. Forge, all of the allies. Holy cow. Psychic Kicker and a telekinetic attack. All right. If we go Beast for Forge, we can grab Cerebro. We can use Cerebro and we can play Beak as well. So we have two allies out. We also have a Phoenix Force here, which we can use to pay for Beak and keep the Psychic Kicker. We can use that twice. Or we can play Beast. We can play Beast, get a energy or a double, then use that double to play Beak, and then we have Psychic Kicker on Beast. But we don't have Cerebro on the table at that point. I think I'd rather have Cerebro, especially because these allies are not staying around too much. So the extra stats here at the beginning of the game, not as useful. So let's do that. Let's go Telekinetic Attack and Angel to play Forge. After Forge enters play, search your deck and discard power for an X-Men or X-Force support. Why is Danger Room in here? I don't want Danger Room in here. Wait, hold on. I just put Danger Room. What? Why did I put Danger Room in there? Okay, so let's replace that with. We could go just say 1x of make the call. I don't think that'd be too bad. Let's try that. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab. Utopia would also be really nice. Now let's grab Cerebro. Out of interest, if you know, how's Venom Goblin a multiplayer? Purely solo. So I'm not a. I would say he's probably worse in multiplayer because his ability is every single time he activates, and so if you're playing for a player, you're going to be moving this way more, and you're going to be activating a lot of these. Now you have much higher threat cap in multiplayer, but also multiplayer. If you're playing 4, you're resolving 12 encounter cards turn 1, and like that, it's so swingy, it's so brutal. Okay, we'll use Beast to play Cerebro. We will use Cerebro to go and find. What are we feeling in terms of a X-Men ally? Probably want to grab. Let's grab Cyclops. Hey, what's going on? Sees Venom Goblin. Oh no. Yeah, right. Running. Oh yeah, geez, I can see how that can get out of hand. Yeah. No lie, I've only beaten Venom Goblin once with the sweetest Spider Ham deck ever. He's mean. Dude. He's something. Okay. So we've got that. So now we're going to flip up to hero form. Let's get a ready token here. Let's use a Phoenix Force counter and Cyclops to play Beak. That's going to remove 2 threats from there. Forge will go ahead and thwart 1 here. That's going to put a damage onto Forge. Beak is going to knock the Tough. There. And then Phoenix is going to deal a damage to Venom Goblin. Good morning, Luther. How's it going? Even Cap and Strange took the L for me. He's not. He's really tough. I was gonna use Psychic Kicker, but then I'm realizing that these actually only have 2 health, and I would rather have them out as a blocker rather than going like 3 more damage of Venom Goblin at this stage of the game. We have a lot of Psychic Kickers, so we're just going to toss that one and try and burn through our deck to get some of our build cards a little bit faster. So let's stand up. Phoenix, we got a call for backup. Mental paralysis. Utopia is great. Genius is awesome to see with Utopia, and we got an energy. Well, that's kind of exciting. We actually don't mind going to Upper Manhattan at this point because we could go Utopia and call for backup. And if we get a treachery card that double dings us on the special effect of the main scheme, we could toss one of our doubles because we do have a resource here for Phoenix Force. So I'm thinking that Upper Manhattan is a decent place to go, knowing that it's going to move away from Upper Manhattan at some point. So, like, when I can, I like to take that hit on Upper Manhattan. We also have cards. Venom Goblin is going to attack. Let's go ahead and block with Beak. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. And there goes Burning Hunger. That's a nice pull for us. Okay. I'm going to move this to Upper Manhattan using his response. And we're going to discard... We'll discard Mental Paralysis. Okay. 3 encounter cards. Here we go. The nice thing is if we can survive this, this is the hardest part of the game, I think. So, Symbiotic Berserker. Okay. The Eye of Sauron. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. For each, you got a Lightning. Place 1 threat on the main scheme, and a physical, deal 1 damage to our identity. So we're going to take 1 and place a threat here. We lost a Phoenix Firebird and a Phoenix Suit. Not the end of the world there. And we've got a Sinister Strike. So we're going to place a counter here. Then if there are counters, he will attack. So it's going to be 3. We're going to block with Forge. Place 1 threat on each scheme without the glider counter. So we got 1 and 1. Then we will move here and take 2 damage. Woo! Maybe this playthrough will be the thing to help me buy Jean Grey. No pressure, Nelson. Hey, Christopher, how's it going? How's it going? Alrighty, okay, so... Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and have Phoenix thwart. No. Let's use Genius to play Utopia. So now after an X-Men ally enters play, we can choose an X-Men character and ready that character. We're going to use a You know what? We're going to use a Phoenix Force counter to play Call for Backup. We're going to thwart down Call for Backup. I said we weren't going to do this, and you know what? I lied. So we can go grab a X-Men ally and put him into play. I'm thinking that Triage is not a bad call. Just heal us a little bit. We also have Shadowcat for some of the thwarting. But she does have a nice Wind Played from Hand ability. We could go Pixie. Nope. Pixie is Wind Played from Hand as well. Go X. Go X and stun the Symbiotic Berserker. Or half confused Venom Goblin. I don't know if we need all that thwart. I'm actually really thinking about Triage. That's a weird play, right? But Triage gets us the health that we need. It's also like I'm slightly prioritizing allies in my discard pile because I can still play the ones that are coming up in my deck. We do that. And we also have Cerebro if we want to flip down, so that gives us more targets. What if we go Forge? Okay, hold on. We have an energy in our hand. What if we go Forge? We've already used our Phoenix Force ability, but what if we use Forge? Then we can go grab the X-Jet, but we don't have enough money to pay for it. So probably not Forge. Probably not Forge. Let's use Triage. So after Triage enters play, heal 2 damage from an X-Men character. That's going to be us. Takes us back up to 8. Then Utopia will ready Phoenix. We got Triage here. The symbiotic berserker is so annoying. We actually, you know what? I'm actually not gonna do triage. I am gonna do Professor X. We're gonna stun. Yeah. I always forget that X has other modes. I usually just confuse villain. Same with Nick, as I always just draw the cards with him. Yeah, I always draw the cards with Nick. That's. But X, I've started using his other choices a little bit more frequently, mainly because like Venom Goblin's steady. X is the only source of confuse that I have while I'm restrained with Phoenix. And so it's like it's a whole nother deck pass until I can hit him again. I guess I do have to make the call, but right now I'm struggling against this 3 attack. And so I'm going to stun the Berserker. We're going to go ahead and thwart Lower Manhattan. We lose both of our telekinetic attacks already. Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw a damage here. Symbiotic Berserker is going to be an issue for us. Okay, let's stand up. Got energy. We're going to hang on to that. We got make the call. Power in all of us. Now I definitely should have done the confuse, but here we are. TBE. That's nice to see. And a step 4 cuckoos. Alrighty. We're going to throw a threat on each one of these. Okay. Venom Goblin is going to attack us. We're going to block with X. It's going to be 3 plus 2. It's going to knock X out. Then this is going to come here. Place 1 threat on each scheme. Symbiotic Berserker is stunned. And then our encounter card is Exhaustion. Surge. Exhaust our identity. Drawing near. After your turn begins, place the top card of your deck. Or discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter. Discard an identity specific card, which we don't have. Ooh, jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Alrighty, our turn begins. We're going to discard a telepathic trickery. Place this there. That's not great. Um, we could probably get the X Jet into play this turn. If we go make the call for Forge, Power of all of us can play TBE. We have to flip down, and Cerebro Cyclops is already in our discard pile, so we can't use Cyclops to get rid of drawing near, but we have to flip down because we have to get rid of this. I'm just trying to figure out if we build a little bit right now. We also have a Cerebro pull. But first, let's use a make the call. We actually may go triage at this point. We could go beast, potentially. Now, let's go triage. Now we will heal the 2. Okay. Utopia will ready Phoenix. We're going to throw 2 damage at the Berserker. Do we go TBE or step forward? I think we go. We could also grab an ally. What ally do we have in our deck still? I think we go TBE. Go team building exercise here. That works for both the X-Men and the Psionic cards. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to step forward. We are going to flip down to alter ego. Yeah. Hang on to step forward. Let's stand up. Got X-Jet, Pixie. Okay, so worst case scenario, we can play Pixie and grab Cyclops from our discard pile, which is a identity specific, or Rise from the Ashes also works. Telekinetic Shield and Mind Control. Where is my Uncanny? Is that one of the ones I discarded? It wasn't, right? No, it wasn't. Good. Okay. Make the Call is one of the biggest examples of a card that has only got better as the time goes on. Make the Call is so good. I'm really surprised it didn't cost one. I feel like it probably it's also tough because it's like at one I think it wouldn't be played. At zero, I think it's too good. It's just like one of those things because it's just another copy of an ally in your deck. It's crazy. Alrighty. One thread on each one of these schemes. I guess these are fives now, right? Okay. Venom Goblin is going to scheme for 2. Place 1 thread on each main scheme without the glider. Oh, that's a 5. So we are pretty close to losing both of these. So this goes to 5. And we're going to flip into... We could mind control the Symbiotic Berserker. Let's go to Midtown Manhattan. Mainly if we draw in advance, Midtown Manhattan has a chance to survive where I don't think Upper Manhattan doesn't have as good of a chance to survive. So we're going to take 2 indirect damage here. Then our encounter card is a Symbiotic Berserker again. Maybe we mind control that Symbiotic Berserker. That's actually a big... I like that a lot. We're going to discard Psionic Blast, place a 3rd counter here. We're about to see Dark Phoenix. We probably should be thinking of an answer there. Let's Cerebro and see what we got. Do we have any? We have Shadowcat. Let's grab Shadowcat. Okay. Let's discard Rise from the Ashes to get rid of Drawing Near. I think we can play Mind Control here. I think we take control of this Symbiotic Berserker. If we do that, we can play Pixie, grab an X-Men ally, but Pixie gets the ready from Utopia. The X-Men ally, we can save our Phoenix Force counters here, and we can use TBE to play Mind Control. Now we're passing on the X-Jet, but immediate issues. Mind Control is the most fun card in Phoenix's kit. Pulling a strong minion, yeah. I think, I've seen like the Sentinel Mark 8 pulled, which is so crazy. We're also losing step forward, but again, issues that we see. Let's go ahead and flip up. We're going to thwart for 3 here. So we're going to go down to 3. Okay. To use Telekinetic Shield and Step 4 Cuckoos to play Pixie. After Pixie enters play, we're going to add an X-Men ally. We're definitely just going to use it as a resource. I was going to say, like, what if we play Beak? I'm like, Sentinel Mark 8 or the T-Rex. Oh, I didn't realize the T-Rex wasn't a elite. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Nice. Okay. So there's Pixie. We're going to use Shadowcat. Oh, Utopia is going to ready Phoenix. Use Shadowcat, team building exercise, Cyclops, and the X-Jet to play Mind Control here on the Symbiotic Berserker. So treat it as a controlled ally with its blank text box. Its thwart is equal to its printed scheme. It takes 1 consequential damage after it thwarts or attacks. It's a pretty big swing for us. I think we're just going to have this guy take out the Berserker. Phoenix is going to thwart 3 here to take us down to 3. Pixie is going to thwart 1 here, take us down to 4. And we have a couple blockers. Threat is manageable. It's okay, but I like it. We used to also use Mind Control on Cable Strife Nemesis once. That's crazy that he's not elite. I really would have thought that he would be elite. That's insane. I'm gonna just put a ready here just so I can remember. There's the Uncanny X-Men. Now it doesn't work because this is not an X-Men, but still. Scimitar, strength, power in all of us. Let's freaking go. And a Psychic Blast. That's a hand right there. That's kind of what we need. Let's place a threat on each one of these. Then Venom Goblin is going to attack us. Let's toss a Pixie in front of this. So it's going to be 3. After this activation resolves, we're going to place a pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past, which means Dark Phoenix is coming into play. So we got Consumed, or I guess Dark Phoenix comes into play. She's steady, toughness, and villainous. This search the encounter deck, discard and set aside area for Consume the World. After threat is placed here, if there's at least 12 threat here, players lose the game. It comes in with 6. It also has an Amplify. And we're shuffling these guys in. I guess Strife isn't elite because there isn't room on the card. Nice. Pixie is Ubergon. And Dark Phoenix is going to attack us. Oof. No, actually, we're going to move this here. We're going to have to discard a card from our hand, which will be the Psychic Blast. Dark Phoenix is going to attack. We'll block with Triage. It's going to be 2. Put Enraged Symbiote into play with us. So there goes Triage. Then Enraged Symbiote is going to hit us for 2. Just like that, we're in a lot of trouble. Our encounter card is a Festering Mass. While there are no other symbiote environments in play, it's considered a symbiote environment. Comes in with 5. Okay. And just like that, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay. Well, that's fun. What do we do here? Power and all of us will play a Scimitar. We'll go Phoenix Force, Strength to play Uncanny X-Men. We only have 4 health. Oh, gosh. We're probably not losing Consume the World this turn. And if we do, we do. Let's do Symbiotic Berserker to take out the symbiote. Okay. Phoenix is going to thwart for 3 here, taking this down to 1. You have an Amplify on Consume the World, too. We're going to flip down. Stand up. Got Psychic Kicker, White Hot Room, and a Phoenix Firebird. We get an encounter card. We got Psychic Kicker, which is huge in helping to take out Dark Phoenix. The problem is that tough card. Yeah. We have a White Hot Room, which can heal us a little bit. We're just kind of banking on not losing. Rise from the Ashes. That also helps. And then the X-Jet. So let's go ahead and add, this goes up to 3. Then we got a 5 and 6. Oh, we're taking 2 indirect damage too. Or no, it stays here, right? I think it stays there. Okay. Venom Goblin is going to scheme for 3, 4. It's going to take us up to 7. Then Dark Phoenix is going to scheme for 2. Put Enrage Symbiote into play, engaged with. Actually, this hops here. We're going to take 2 indirect damage. Go 1, 2 here on us. Dark Phoenix schemed for 2 here. So we're up to 8 on Consume the World. And then Enrage Symbiote is going to add 1 here. We have 2 encounter cards. Sauron lives! When defeated, the player defeated this scheme searches the encounter deck and discard power for Sauron and deals himself to as a face-down encounter card. Comes in with a crisis icon. Then webbed up, we cannot attack. And then we are stunned. That probably does it for us. But we're going to try it regardless. Let's go Cerebro. What? What is a good call here? Thought it was only on attack that the glider moves. No, it's after he activates. Yeah, after he activates against you. That was what was recommended. That's what was told to me to bring. We're gonna grab triage just because we need health. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Yeah, it's a very sad. If we lose this, we may swap out Sauron. Sauron's brutal. Okay. Let's use Phoenix Firebird. Okay, hold on. Okay. We have a Scimitar which can clear a webbed up. White Hot Room. We can heal 2. We have Triage which can heal 2. So you're saying that they were all deceived for another ally was yeah, exactly. Rise from the Ashes. There's really not a reason to stay restrained at this point. We have Dark Phoenix. We have a okay. Let's use. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play White Hot Room or not. I think I do. Let's go Phoenix Firebird and the X-Jet to play White Hot Room. White Hot Room, we will trigger and heal 2 from Jean Grey. We are going to flip up to Phoenix. How does Crisis icon? Crisis. Encounter cards that affect the main scheme only applies. So I can still remove threat from these other 2 schemes. Just Midtown, that's the issue. But we do have a patrol, but that's still just that scheme. Threat is scary. Okay. What we're gonna do. What do we want to do? Let's go ahead and thwart off of Upper Manhattan. So that's going down to 4. Yeah. Okay. We'll use Phoenix Force. The last. So we're gonna flip this card. We get the Unleash trait, so we get -2 thwart and +2 attack. Then if there are 4 more, we flip back. Okay. That's the power counter. And team building exercise, we'll play Triage. So we're gonna heal 2 damage from Phoenix. Utopia will ready us here. Triage is going to knock the tough off of Dark Phoenix. We've got a Symbiotic Berserker that's going to hit Dark Phoenix for 3. Take 1 damage here. I'm going to play Psychic Kicker. Scimitar is going to get rid of Webbed Up. We're going to be stunned, but we're going to ready and we get +2 attack. And so we're going to attack for 5. Takes us to 8. We're going to Psychic Kicker again and attack for 5, which will take out Dark Phoenix. Puts us at 4. Running. I can't be the only one who first thought when with their steady the stunning confuses went away. I thought they did. I thought they did, but I'm glad that they don't. Hey Angus, how's it going? How you doing? Um we're gonna attack to remove the stun. We're gonna hang on to Rise from the Ashes. Let's stand up. We got a beak. Telekinetic shield is big. Pixie is big. And a genius is nice. Alrighty. So let's add some threat. We got 1 here. We've got 2 here, taking us to 8. And we've got 1 here, taking us to 5. Venom Goblin is going to attack us for 5 or 4. We'll block with Triage. +3. That goes we are 1. I'm glad to see that gone. Okay. And then we're going to move this here. We're going to discard a card from our hand, which will be, at this point, Rise from the Ashes. Okay. Enraged Symbiote is going to hit us for 2. And we're going to get an encounter card, which is Life Drain. When the attacking enemy attacks you, take 2 damage and give the attacking enemy a tough status card. So, yeah, we're taking Sauron out of this. We'll block that. We're down to 2 health. Triage isn't going to fix himself after that. Yeah, right? Okay. I hate that added a tough status card. Good morning, Griffin. Happy Friday. How you doing? Gah. Okay. Um, that tough messes with so much stuff because I don't want to run a 3 attack into the tough, but I want to get Symbiotic Berserker off the table so that all my allies cost 1. Because once that happens, we can play like 3 allies, and Beak can come in and do some crazy stuff. So I think we have to run it into the tough, unfortunately. That's so sad. Okay. Symbiotic Berserker will knock himself out to knock this tough off. Okay. Team building exercise, we'll play Pixie. Utopia will ready. And we're going to go grab Triage. Okay. We've got... Honestly, Telekinetic Shield is the play over Triage, I think? Potentially. Or do we go Beak? To be fair, Griffin, Venom Goblin is pretty much always a rough time. Looks like I tuned in for a rough time. Yeah, right? He's always pretty tough. Let's go Telekinetic Shield. We're going to attach that to Phoenix. Scimitar is going to take out the Symbiote. Triage or Beak? We're at 2 health. But we do have a block here. This is from an enemy attack. It's 2 threats or 2 health. Let's go Triage. We're going to heal 2. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's tough. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 here. Down to 1. Phoenix is going to hit Venom Goblin for 3. 1, 2, 3. I think like at this point we have to use kind of those stats. We are unleashed. We have a lot of our stuff, a lot of our good attacks still in our deck, and so we'll see. The build out here seems huge. I'm hoping so. Okay. Psychic Blast. That's kind of nice. X. Okay. Shadowcat can get rid of that if we wanted to. Make the call. That's big. And a Psychic Kicker. Oh, Psychic Kicker with X. Let's go. Crisis Icon only affects the one with the glider counter. Because it's the encounter cards that refer to the main scheme only affect that of the glider counter. And so I thwarted here. Or I thwarted somewhere else rather than the glider counter. Okay. We're going to add 2 thread here. 1 here and 1 here. Venom Goblin is going to attack us for 4. Let's block with Triage. Stupid symbiote. I'm tired of the symbiotes. Hey Nelson, how you doing? Hey Nathan, how you doing? I am doing we're trying. We're trying. Enraged Symbiote is going to attack us for 2. I think I'm pulling Triage back. Also, this was a question I had. Does Uncanny X-Men, because Make the Call says you play the printed cost of the ally, Uncanny X-Men does not discount that, correct? I don't think it does. We're gonna take the 2. Oh, and this had to move here. Take 2 indirect damage. Oh, and the 2 damage goes here. All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Shame Nick Fury isn't in this deck, else you could have had enough of these symbiotes. Doesn't seem like it would. Doesn't seem like what would. Swinging Assault. The villain attacks you. Give him 1 additional boost card. We'll block. We'll throw Pixie in front of this, so he's going to be 4. Resolve the special ability of the Glider, which will end the game because he also gets Overkill. Oh, okay. Uncanny. Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah, I don't think it will. Let's take out Sauron. Let's take out Sauron. That was brutal. That was brutal. Oof. Alrighty. I like the deck though. I think the deck does what it needs to do. It's just Venom Goblin. Okay. Okay. If you want to take out Sauron, cast the ring into the fires of Mount Doom. All right. So that starts with 2. This starts with 1. Consume the World is out of the game now, which is nice. Grab an easy mod. It's like Bomb Scare. Venom Goblin's hard enough. I'm okay to go a little bit up from Bomb Scare. Um, Maybe not too much farther up. Venom Goblin and hardest villain out there is, I think Ronan tops Venom Goblin. But Venom Goblin's mean. I think Venom Goblin's a little bit more fair than Ronan is. Here's the 3. So Ronan is 6 cards. Oh, oh yeah, the life drains. Okay, so that's fun. All right, so if we let's get our offer back. I'm wondering if is there a card that we switch out for another copy of Make the Call? Nope. We can go Goblin Gimmicks. We talked about that as a good one to switch in. The easier mod set from Mutagen Formula. We can try that. It's a fairly easy mod set. It's all the pumpkin bomb stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8. Venom Goblin, Ronan, Loki, hardest 3. How you order them probably depends on playstyle. That's fair. That's very, very fair. Yeah. I think I go Ronan a little bit harder because it's less I think you have less control with Ronan. And so with that, I think I don't like that as much. And so I probably weight him a little bit heavier. Venom Goblin's tough. Venom Goblin's a grime, especially expert. I think expert Venom Goblin is insane. I think people forget about Ultron. He can be pretty tough too. He can be. This is actually really funny. I like this feels like the conversation that I had yesterday for the podcast. And how I won't spoil the podcast, but you should check that out. That comes out on Monday. But we talk about how, like, do you consider villains that you can deck build and take on, like Ultron? Like, if you deck build specifically for Ultron, he's not hard. But if you don't, he is very hard. So, how do you weight the difficulty of a villain? And do you take into consideration if you deck build for them, they're fine. But if you don't, they're tough. Do you consider that one of the hardest villains? I don't know. I think I go back and forth, but I think I personally don't. I've only beaten Ronan one time, and that was pure luck. Yeah, Ronan requires a good bit of luck. I'm a rusher, so I know if I get a God hand, I can win versus Ronan. Venom Goblin, yeah, Loki is tough with the 60 health. Um, I think Collector 1 and solo is really, really tough. Um, Also, Collector 1 is just the opposite of my playstyle. So we got encounter cards. Then Goblin's at 18. I'm at 9. We have reset up everything. He's got a tough card. If we Okay, I think the only thing that could have made that game better, or like our setup better our last game, was if we could have gotten Uncanny earlier. We can get Uncanny fast, then we're good. Do we add another copy of Make the Call? Do we go to 41 cards to add a copy of Make the Call in this deck? Yes. Grab another copy of Make the Call. Do we go 3 copies of Make the Call? Yes. Yes, we do. So we're going 42 cards. We got 3 extra copies to Make the Call, but it makes confusing Venom Goblin with X significantly more viable because we have Pixie, 3 Make the Calls, as well as a Professor X play that can confuse Venom Goblin. So potentially we could confuse him twice in a deck pass. That's what the make the calls give us. So hopefully that'll be fine. We got 6 cards. Beak, Phoenix Suit, Telepathic Trickery, Call for Backup, Phoenix Firebird, and a Strength. We're going to keep Strength, we're going to keep Call for Backup, and we're going to mulligan everything else. Okay. Triage. Don't really need Triage right now. Pixie. Power in All of Us. And a Utopia. Oh, the Utopia is big. Utopia is really, really nice here. Beak is back, baby. Heck yeah. Beak is amazing. Beak actually can just crush this call for backup. Oh my gosh, we actually have a really, really, really fun hand. Oh, I'm actually really excited about this. It's weird that we're going to be playing Triage, but it'll be fine. We're at 9. We are ready to go. Let's do it. We're going to flip up to Phoenix. Phoenix Force. We'll play Call for Backup. Power in All of Us will play Utopia. We're not going to play Beak. Check this out. This is going to be fun. This is going to be really fun. We're going to thwart Call for Backup. It's going to clear that. We're going to go grab Beast. Beast comes into play. Utopia will ready Phoenix. When Beast enters play, we can go find a double, or a resource card, I should say. We're going to grab Power on All of Us. Mainly it's from our discard. I want to grab a card from my discard because my resource cards that are in my deck I have yet to draw, so I want to be able, I don't want to like, I want to get them, if I can double use the one in my discard, we're good. Did I ever do the Silex Cerebro Reaper Axe every turn? Yeah, that's a really fun build. Really, really fun build. Okay, so there's Beast. Strength will play Pixie. We're gonna go grab Beak from our hand or from our discard pile. Power in All of Us will play Beak, and we'll remove 3 threat from here. Okay. Phoenix will knock the tough. Pixie will thwart 1 here. Beak and Beast will hit Venom Goblin for 3. 1, 2, 3. And we've got Triage in our hand, which we'll keep Triage. Let's stand up. Okay, I'm happy with that first turn. I'm happy with that first turn. Getting Utopia and 3 allies onto the table feels pretty good. We got Triage, Shadowcat. Give me Uncanny. There's a Genius. That's also pretty good. Psychic Kicker is really nice to see. Give me Uncanny. TBE. Okay, I'll take a TBE. I'll take a TBE. Add a threat to each one of these side schemes. 1, 2, 3. Venom Goblin is going to attack us for 3. Let's toss a Pixie in front of this. No, let's toss a Beak in front of this. Pixie can hit for 2 if we need her to, so. 3. Place 1 threat on each main scheme without the glider counter. Boom, boom. Beak is GG'd. And then we're going to take 2 indirect damage. We'll take that because we will probably play Triage. Then, yeah, so that stayed there. Whew, okay, this is the moment of truth right here. So let's go ahead and see. We've got a webbed up. We can't attack. And then when we attack, we're stunned. Violent tendencies. After the attached villain takes any amount of damage from an attack, give it 1 face down boost card. If the attack dealt 3 or more damage to the attached villain, discard this card. Okay. And then we've got a symbiotic thrall with guard. Okay. That was not bad. That was not too bad. So happy. Okay. Genius to play a team building exercise. Let's go ahead and attack to get rid of the webbed up. Team building exercise and Shadowcat will play triage. We'll heal 2 from our identity. Utopia will ready us. Okay. The psionic kicker or psychic kicker is it's good. But I need blockers. That's that's what I'm thinking about is blockers. I want to take out the thrall. A Pixie Beast could take out the thrall, but we lose Pixie. I'm okay with that. Let's go Pixie and Beast to take out the thrall. Pixie knocks herself out. I really like how Webbed Up works the same. Oh yeah. The how they have, and also if you've ever looked at Nebula's cards, like the hero versus the villain, like they have the same name to cards and they do very similar things. It's pretty cool. I like that. Hey Nelson, do you have any pics of your setup for a more zoomed out view? Curious of what it looks like. And I have a video that talks about my stream setup, which shows the room. Are you curious about like the table specifically, or we're gonna thwart 1 here for triage? Phoenix is going to. I think this is the time where we remove the stun. Let's stand up. We are going to. We're gonna toss Psychic Kicker. I need Uncanny. Yeah, just the table specifically. I'm buying accessories and fine tuning my setup. Nice. So the table, I can tell you about it. I can post a picture later too. Um, the table is a game toppers table, and it's sitting on top of like a folding table right now. That's why I just switched it, but that's why like I'm trying to be very careful and not bumping it too much because the table moves a lot easier than it used to. And so like I used to like rest my hands here and it moves a ton. And so I'm trying to be very gentle with it. But yeah, there's a game topper table which it's I think it's the Watson size. Um and then it's chaos after that. Nebula is pretty much Nebula stage 1 with all it. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, 5 cards. Power in all of us. That's a good start. X-Jet, love that. White Hot Room gives us a reason to go to Alter Ego. Scimitar and a Cerebro. Wow. Alrighty. That's pretty exciting. Add a threat. These 2 go to 3. Venom Goblin is going to attack. We're going to block with Triage. It's going to be 3. After this activation ends, place a pursuit counting here. But there goes the Evil Alliance. That's big. That's big. Yeah, if you posted a pic in Discord of the setup a bit more zoomed out, I love it. Yeah. Sure. If I forget, because that's not. Oh wait, hold on. I brought my notebook back down. I'll write it down. This is what I. This is the reason why I put this back down here. Sweet, nice. Yeah, as the heroes mirror the villains, how would they implement magnet counters with a villain or with a hero version? That'd be cool. Counter card is Pumpkin Bombs. After the villain attacks you, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage. We can spend 2 punch resources to get rid of that card. Really glad that's not a Sauron card. Okay. We have, I guess, TBE, Power, and all of us will play X-Jet. X-Jet will play Cerebro. Phoenix Force And White Hot Room will play Scimitar. Okay. I'm going to block with Beast. I never did this, did I? So it moves here. We're going to place a threat on each scheme. Yeah, I never did that. Okay. Phoenix is going to thwart for 3. Upper Manhattan has this discarded card, but we are pretty built out at this point. So let's go ahead and save Upper Manhattan. Because I don't want to take 4 indirect damage. That seems bad. And we're going to stand up here. We're going to stand up here. We're going to keep Beast around for a block. I'm guessing it'll work similar to build them up, discard your deck, and cast. That would be really cool. I'd be down for that. We gotta make the call. Yes. Another make the call. Yes. An energy to pair with that. Let's go. An angel. Give me my uncanny. Oh, there's a forge. Do we have any more? We have Utopia, X-Jet, Cerebro. I think that's all of our X-Men supports. So I think we'll get there. 1. These go to 3. That would be really cool. I'd be down for that. That seems like a pretty cool mechanic. Venom Goblin is going to attack. We're going to block with Beast. It's going to be 3. Resolve the special of the scheme with the glider counter. So we're going to add 1 threat to each one of these. Beast dies. Pumpkin Bombs triggers. We take 2. This moves here. And we lose Forge. Okay. Our encounter card. Joyride. When revealed, move the glider token to the scheme with the most threat. Resolve its special ability. That comes with 2. It does have a hazard, meaning that we have to do another card. Would I rather place more threat, which would add to Joyride, but we can still thwart it in one go with a Phoenix activation? Or would I rather take 2 indirect damage? We're at 7 health. We're playing probably 2 allies this turn. We do have 2 activations as well because we have Utopia. Do we have X in our discard pile? There's Shadowcat in our discard pile. We have Beak also. Is Beak interplay? No, after you play Beak from your hand. Okay. Let's go with the threat. Okay. We have a lot of threat to deal with, but here we are. Okay. Phoenix will thwart down Joyride. Standard. This is expert Venom Goblin. We're going to make the call. Oh, you know what? I should have done triage. I feel like I should have done the damage here because I can pull in triage and just heal again. Because yeah, I think she's the best option. So yeah, let's go ahead. Regardless, it still works. We're gonna go energy, make the call for triage. We're gonna heal 2 from Phoenix. Utopia will ready us here. We're going to use a. You know what? Actually, we're gonna. Yeah, we did that. Okay. We do have a Phoenix Force, which is a little scary. Let's go ahead and thwart down Lower Manhattan to 2. Trying to figure out if I can get if I can make the call for Shadowcat. I don't because TBE doesn't work, so we can only use TBE on Angel, but then we get to save, make the call, which is fine. Extra TBE will play Angel. I don't want to hit Violent Tendencies at this point. I want to hit that with a 3, so we can discard it. And right now we're still kind of in this whole like we have to build. We're in a little bit of trouble still. So let's go ahead and take 2 threats off of Midtown Manhattan. Take that down to 3. You ever played Marvel Legendary? Yes, I played the heck out of Marvel Legendary way before I ever started making content for board games. I played a lot of Legendary. I actually played it again recently, a couple months ago, I think. Very solid game. Very, very solid game. What are your thoughts on the X-Men Leadership Ally pool? I I think that X-Men Leadership is insanely powerful. All right, that's gonna be that. Let's stand up. I feel pretty good here. We're gonna make the call because we're gonna block with triage, and we'll probably move. Oh, the glider counter is gonna be here. That'll be fine. Make the call. Telekinetic shield. X. Psychic kicker with X. It's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a psychic blast. Ooh. Ooh. All right. We'll go 4, 3, and a 5 here. Venom Goblin's going to attack. We're going to block with triage. It's going to be 3. After this activation, put a pursuit counter. There goes triage. This stays here, and we're going to place a threat on each one of these. Ah! I have a huge collection of Marvel Legendary, and now I am cashing out. Oh! The older sets are really? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. I still have my entire collection. It's probably in like the worst shape you've ever seen in your life. I don't. Actually, it may have been sleeved. I have to think about that. What hero packs would you recommend for more leadership allies? X-Men specifically. I have all the campaigns, Cyclops and Storm. Are there more leadership allies in other kits? I don't think so. Not in those kits, right? But the next announced hero will be leadership. Yeah. So I think Cyclops and Storm are the leadership precons for X-Men right now. The other basic allies, basic allies is a good call. And counter card is Exhaustion Surge. Exhaust. Into a Unstable Sentience. Surge, give the villain a face-down boost card. Surge is into Sinister Strike. We're going to place one here, and then he's going to attack us. Ugh. Okay, so he's attacking us for 3. We'll block with Angel. 3. Reveal this card. Plus 3. There goes Angel. While there are no other symbiote environments in play, this becomes a symbiote environment. And then resolve this special. So we're going to go 1 on each one of these. Goes to 6. 6. 5. Legendary X-Men sets are selling for 150 plus. Whoa! That's crazy. Well, that was not great. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, we're gonna keep Psychic Kicker. Let's go team building exercise, X-Jet, and Psychic Blast to play Professor X. We're gonna half confuse Venom Goblin. Utopia will ready Phoenix. Scimitar. I'm trying to figure out if do I want to hit Venom Goblin because it will give him a boost card. Probably. There is a boost card that gives him overkill, which is the only reason, but let's go ahead and hit him and we'll give him a boost card. The X-Force wave didn't have a leadership pack because Deadpool was in the pool aspect. Just Cable. Yeah, but Cable didn't come with any X-Men allies, right? Just X-Force. Okay. X is going to thwart 3 here. Take this down to 4. We're going to go Psychic Kicker. We're going to thwart for 5 off of Midtown. We're going to thwart 3 off of Lower. We're going to Phoenix Force, Telekinetic Shield. Or do we throw Telekinetic Shield on Phoenix? That could be kind of interesting. Or we could make the call and get... really not a great option. So let's just use the Phoenix Force, make the call to play Telekinetic Shield on Phoenix. Sweet. Pool actually works with several other heroes. Completely disagree. It's a whole new aspect that makes it the best yet. Oh, it's the worst back in the game. I like the fact that as much as I don't like the pool aspect, I like the fact that they added the pool aspect. That makes sense. Alrighty, we'll stand up. I need some counters, team. Mental Paralysis, Telekinetic Attack, Rise from the Ashes. Alrighty. Uncanny X-Men. There he is. And make the call. Sick. Okay. So we're going to add 2 thread here. Take this up to a 4. 1 here and 1 here. Takes this to a 5. Okay. Venom is going to attack. We're going to block. He's going to attack for 3, 6. And Rage Symbiote into play. And X's wheelchair blocked it for us. Who do you think is a more better, interesting hero in Champions between Groot and Hulk? I like Groot more. I like Groot more. I like the idea of the growth counters. Here are a villain pack that had Deadpool as a villain breaking the fourth wall. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. Symbiote is gonna hit our telekinetic shield. And counter card is Symbiotic Thrall against Patrol. We already had Patrol. I mean, like, we have to play Uncanny. We did not do this. We're gonna move this here. Take 2 damage. That's the hardest part of this game of Venom Goblin, is remembering to move that counter. Okay. I'm wondering if we don't play Uncanny this round. Uncanny doesn't give us anything immediately. Instead, what we could do is we could play Make the Call and get X back out, fully confuse Venom Goblin. X can work on some... I think that is the right move there. We're gonna hang on to Uncanny. After you play another Santa card, this is put into play, so it won't trigger Scimitar, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's thwart 3 here. Take this down to 3. Let's go X-Jet, Mental Paralysis, and Telekinetic Attack to play Make the Call to bring Professor X back out. X is going to full confuse UG. Utopia will ready Phoenix. The telekinetic shield, we can actually have it so that I'm trying to figure out if we can have this so that we don't lose the telekinetic shield. Venom Goblin's gonna block, or Professor X is gonna block Venom Goblin. If we defend, we don't lose the shield, which may be worth it long term. Is the stream stuttering for people? After Strength, Genius, and Energy, what would you say is your most used card? Of all time, probably Nick Fury. Now, probably Professor X. If you look at like maybe the last year. Hey D20, how's it going? Let's go ahead and have Phoenix take out Festering Mass. X is going to go ahead and thwart Upper Manhattan down to 2. Not stuttering. Emergency. Oh, is your most used card? Yeah. Nice. We have Rise from the Ashes and Uncanny X-Men. I think I'm going to toss Rise from the Ashes. We're going to hang on to Uncanny. We're going to stand up. We'll flip down next turn. Uncanny, Psychic Kicker, Mind Control. Now that's kind of interesting. Psychic Blast, and Telepathic Trickery. Excellent. Okay. We're going to add 1 threat to everything. So these get 3. I always use Professor Action Legendary too. Oh, yeah, really? Nice. Oh, I did play with X just recently. Yes. From time to time, not right now, though. Oh, it's stuttering. Venom Goblin is going to attack. We're going to block with X. He's attacking for 3, 4, 5, and there goes Drawing Near. Actually, not a horrible time to draw Drawing Near, to be fair, though. We got 2 here, and then we're actually going to block. Yeah, we're going to block this here. Okay. Our encounter card, Intimidation. You see there's been 2 resources, or give the villain 1 face-down boost card. Always the boost card for that, I guess. Okay. Now it's my turn. It's kind of exciting. I think, again, we're not going to play Uncanny, but we're going to hang on to it. It doesn't give us any immediate benefit. Let me hang on to the Psychic Kicker, too. So let's go team building, or extra team building exercise, a Psychic Blast, and a Telepathic Trickery to mind control the Symbiotic Thrall here. And then that's going to Scimitar take out the Symbiote. Alrighty. Woo! That was kind of exciting. About time for Dark Phoenix to come out. Yeah, right? Right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and thwart 1. Here. We will Psychic Kicker the Thrall, who will then attack for 4 on Venom Goblin. He'll get another boost card, but this will go away. Okay. Now the dangerous part is if we draw a like an advance or Dark Design. Okay. We will flip down to Alter Ego. We'll stand up. We're going to keep Uncanny X-Men in our hand yet again. We got Step 4 Cuckoos, Attack, Cyclops, Phoenix Firebird. That's going to be an encounter card. And we get 1 more. I think, yeah, we can drop Uncanny next turn. We're going to have a Cerebro, which we can go grab whatever we want, I guess. Potentially X again. I don't think we'll be able to play it, but once we have Uncanny, we're just dropping allies for 1, which is huge. No, we're not. We're not, because Symbiotic Thrall is not an X-Men. So we don't get that cost discount. Psychic Blast. Okay. These go to 4. This goes to a 5. Venom Goblin is confused. We got 2 encounter cards. First up is Swinging Assault. Change to hero form. The villain attacks you. Beans. I guess we'll block with the Thrall. Because he's going to attack for 3, 4. Dark Phoenix is coming. And Enraged Symbiote is here again. Yikes. But we have passed where Dark Phoenix will attack us this round. So that's nice. Well, that changes some things. Yikes. Sinister Modus, second hardest box. I think so. Mutant Junus is also pretty tough. Putting Sinister Modus ship now. What hero and our villain is the funnest to play? I love Ghost Spider in that box. Miles is very, very strong, but Ghost Spider is a ton of fun, especially if you like kind of the perfect defense build. She's really good in perfect defense. And then out of the box, I think Sinister 6 is pretty fun. I like they're all pretty good, actually. Mysterio is really good. Mysterio is really, really good. Okay, encounter card, Symbiotic Thrall. Good, good, good. Shh. Ugh. Gross. Okay. Well, at least now our Uncanny X-Men ability is turned on. Do we flip to our attack stuff now? Or do we? Ooh, probably not. Oh, if we have the Unleash trait, we can hit every single minion for 4 damage with Psychic Blast. That seems like it's worth it. Oh my gosh. I think we go Unleashed here. We have Dark Phoenix. We might as well unleash ourselves. Okay. Let's go ahead and knock the tough here. Let's go ahead and use the Phoenix Force, which will flip us to our Unleashed side. And Team Building Exercise to play Psychic Blast. If we are unleashed, deal 4 damage to the villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and each minion. This is not an attack, so it does get around guard. Let's go 4 there. Scimitar will deal an additional 2. Takes us to 6. Okay. I'm sitting here straight thinking that we're not going to use Uncanny again. Feels so bad. But Telekinetic Attack takes out Dark Phoenix. I think that's what we need to do right now. We do still have a shield. Cyclops is 5 damage. That does not take out Dark Phoenix. Sandman is weird but fun. The whole Wave Spider, Ham, Ironheart, no, they did a really good job. Yeah. I think we're going to go Telekinetic Attack. We're going to hang on to Cyclops and Uncanny. Let's go X-Jet, Phoenix, step forward for Telekinetic Attack, which will deal 7 damage, actually 9 damage in Overkill. And so 3 rolls over. The villain's at 2. That's crazy. I was not expecting that, actually. I did not think that the villain was that low. That does not change what I'm doing, but it does change how we're approaching the rest of this game. Okay, let's stand up. I'm tossing Cyclops. I'm not. I'm going to keep Cyclops. Psychic Blast. Make the call. Genius. Let's play Uncanny X-Men at some point. It sounds fun. These go to 5. Got 1 here. Oh, we never switched this. We'll just go ahead and take the 2 indirect damage because this did have the lowest, I think. But he attacked us. I forgot to move it after that. You sound like comic writers. I'm tossing Cyclops. No, I'm uh, no, he's back. He's gone. He's back. He's gone. All right. So Venom Goblin's going to attack us. We'll take it to the face. 4, 5, 6. That's going to pop our shield. This is going to. Let's go there. Let's toss a Psychic Blast. Counter card. Fiery Rage. Dark Phoenix doesn't play. She activates against you. If she's not in play, you place 1 threat on Consume the World, and the card gains Surge. Surges into Fiery Rage. Spreading Panic. Surge. Resolve the ability with the special, or the glider. So that'll be Make the Call. No, we're going to toss Cyclops at this point. And then that surges into an Enraged Symbiote. Cool. That was fun. Okay. X-Jet Genius for Uncanny. We're going to have hung on to Cyclops instead of Make the Call. I don't know why I thought I had more money. I don't think it matters. Yeah, we still don't have enough money to play them. Shoot. We can't. No, we can't. We can't Cerebro because Uncanny turns off as soon as we flip down. We're at 5 health. We can take out the symbiote. Venom Goblin is hitting us in just crazy hard, but we could also just lose the main if we wanted to. Maybe this deck wants a build support for Uncanny. Potentially. Potentially, I think so. You can thwart for 3. Yeah, much easier than you can pay for it. That's a good point. That's a really good point, yeah. Um, okay, I think we're going to take out the symbiote. We're going to flip down to Jean Grey. And stand up. I'm going to keep Cyclops. Beak. Strength. Telekinetic attack. Beast. And a mental paralysis. I like it. Alrighty. Venom Goblin scheming for 3. Plus 3. We're going to lose Uptown Manhattan. Move the glider counter and use acceleration to the main scheme with the least threat. Okay, so we got 1. Then we're going to take 2 indirect damage. Okay. The counter card, Fiery Rage. Come on. Got 1 there. We're surging. Symbiotic Monstrosity. We do have a telekinetic attack, but it has 9 health. Okay. Okay. No, I think we're doing better than we deserve to be. Let's Cerebro. Grab Triage. Need health. But I do think we're going to be able to hit Beak pretty easily. This is the best attempt so far. I'm feeling okay. Feeling okay. I think we have a big turn here. I think I'm going to heal. I'm at 7. I'm not going to heal then. Okay. Anything else that I want to do down here? No. Let's go ahead and flip up to Phoenix. We are going to try to figure out if there's a. We could mental paralysis this monstrosity. We're going to do that. I'm going to strength the mental paralysis the monstrosity. No, it's a non-elite minion. Boo. Boo. Fine, we'll just kill it. I'm trying to figure out if there's an easy way to do it. I don't think that there is. So we're going to. Okay. Let's go with a strength to play Cyclops. We'll place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. Okay. Cyclops will knock the tough. Take 2 damage back. TBE, X-Jet, mental paralysis. Plays telekinetic attack to deal 9 damage to the monstrosity. We are going to. He has 2 health. We're not ready to push. We're not ready to push at all. So we're going to thwart for 1 here. Oh, Scimitar. We're not triggering Scimitar. We're going to toss a Beast to play Beak. Remove 2 threats from here. I'm going to thwart 1 here. That will trigger Utopia to bring us here. You were at 3. You added HP instead of removing 2 for the indirect damage, I think. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I was like, that didn't seem right. So we're going to add the 2 threat back here to take me to 6. Take that to 6. And we're just going to swap the beak with the triage. We're going to heal 2. Okay. And then triage is going to thwart there. I'd rather have the health. Cool. Thank you. I was like, that seems. I was like, I feel like I'm at a really high health, but okay, that's why. We'll thwart 1 here. Is there anything that completely destroys Consume the World? I don't think so. Master Plan would kill us. We seen Master Plan? There goes Master Plan. So we're good there. We've seen all the Fiery Rages. Okay. Oh, shoot. Phoenix Force. We'll play Beak. We'll remove 3 threat from here. And then Beak will thwart 1 here. If he was at 3, took 2 damage and healed 2, would he be at 3? No, I was at 5. I took 2, taking me down to 3, but when I took 2, I accidentally added 2. So instead of 5 going to 3, I went 5 to 7. So I should have been at 3, then I healed 2 back up to 5. Okay. Let's stand up. Telepathic Trickery. Sweet. Psychic Kicker. Psychic Kicker. Make the call. Power in all of us. Okay, so this. I can't think about that right now. I need to make sure that we survive this. So let's go ahead and add 1 to each one of these. 5 and 6. Venom Goblin is going to attack. We will block with. We have Pixie. No. We'll block with Beak. So it's 4. Move the glider counter to the main scheme with the most threat. Place one there. Okay. Beak is gone. We're going to move back here and take 2 indirect damage, which we will take to our face. And counter card is Dark Design. Place 1 pursuit counter. Uh-oh. Then we're going to scheme for 3, 4, 5. That takes us to 10 here. Okay, we're probably going to make the call for X then. Okay. Ooh, Beak! Okay. At this point, we're going to start crafting our hand for the final push. We cannot... What we want to do is we want to take out 21 damage in 1 turn. We don't want to resolve the 4 encounter cards. So if we're going to do that, we have some time. We have some time to just kind of build a little bit. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and thwart 1. Get that one. We'll thwart 1 off of Consume the World. Let's make the call. Power on all of us in the X Jet to pull Professor X. Wait, X is not in our... Oh, I thought X was in our... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Okay, hold on then. Let's reevaluate. I think... Oh my gosh, okay, okay. We could Cerebro X, but we're not going to be able to Psychic Kicker at that point. Oops. That's funny. Okay. We have Beast. Beast is pretty good too. Beast is probably the one that we go for. So let's go. Oh, but we don't have the double for Beast. Beak is the only option, really. Oh, that's not good. Let's make the call for X-Jet. Power in all of us. Phoenix Force. Psychic Kicker. So that's 2, 4 to pull Beast. Beast will trigger Utopia and ready. Then we're going to go grab his Strength. Would Beak is only when you play from your hand, unfortunately. Okay. So there's Beast. We're going to Strength for yeah, we're going to Strength for Telepathic Trickery to remove 4 threat from his scheme, taking this down to 6. And we're going to Stun and Confuse Venom Goblin. Well, fudge. Yeah, right? He becomes Stalwart on stage 2, so let's try and use both of those. Beast is going to thwart 2 here, taking us down to 4. We will Psychic Kicker and then thwart 4 here. Having the hardest time getting this token out of here. So 2 damage on Beast. Cyclops, Triage, and Phoenix will thwart 4 here, so we're at 7, so we'll go down to 3. Okay. We'll stand up. We're going to start crafting the hand. We want some telekinetic attacks. Are they in our discard pile? Got one. They're both in our discard pile. So we're probably looking at a little bit of a stall tactic right now and just kind of hanging out, maintaining. Got energy, psychic kicker, pixie. Rise from the ashes. Okay, that's a nice build card. And a make the call. Alrighty. Gonna add one here and one here. Okay. Venom Goblin is going to attack us for 3. Gonna block with triage. The villain heals 2. 1, 2. Alright. Triage leaves play. That means we can pull it back though. Okay. This stays here. We're gonna take 2 indirect damage. We'll take it to our face. Encounter card, Goblin Glider. +1 attack. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I think my heart rate is elevated. it's like intense. This is camping. Okay. X-Jet and Energy will play Rise from the Ashes. Just get that onto the table. We'll use Make the Call. Actually, let's just go ahead and thwart 1. Take this down to 3. So use Make the Call to play Pixie. We'll go grab Triage. Utopia will ready us. We'll use Psychic Kicker to play Triage. Heal 2. Okay. For 3 seconds, my heart stopped because I thought it was the advanced. Yeah, right? No, that's not in this deck. That's not in this deck. I guess, no, actually, we're going to use TBE to play Triage because now we have a Psychic Kicker. Okay. We're going to thwart for 2 here, taking this down to 1. Okay, we're going to leave Cyclops out. We're not about to deck. So we're not going to use Cyclops. Let's go ahead and Pixie thwart 1 here. She'll take 1. We're going to Psychic Kicker Pixie. Scimitar will hit him for 2. Wait. When he healed the 2 damage, he should be at 2 now. So Psychic Kicker ready. Then we're going to thwart for 3 here. Take that down to 2. Triage and Phoenix will thwart the last off of Consume the World. Okay. We'll stand up. We're gaining the tempo here. Got Angel. There's X. Phoenix Suit. White Hot Room. Phoenix Firebird. Okay. Go 1 here, 1 here. Venom Goblin's going to attack us for 4 plus a boost card. We're going to block with Cyclops. Give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. So +3. There goes Cyclops. Okay. Our encounter card is Burning Hunger. If you have the Unleash trait, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for Dark Phoenix and reveal her. Oh. Then remove Burning Hunger from the game. Dark Phoenix is back. Well, that's an issue. Again, the flavor text, it feels like Beak and Pixie should be reversed. Let me have a look at that. Oh, no, that's Triage. Pixie is, when I found I was a mutant, I thought my life was over, but then I joined the X-Men. Then what is Beak? I'm not really strong. I don't shoot death rays, but I am good at making friends. Nice. Phoenix Firebird. How over? It does sound like a diss, doesn't it? That's funny. The Phoenix Firebird. Yeah, it's a 13.504. It's a very overstable. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to take out Dark Phoenix. Triage will go ahead and knock the tough. Phoenix will attack for 3. TBE will play Angel, which will ready Phoenix. Phoenix will go 3 more here. Take this to 6. We will have Beast go 2 here. Take us to 8. It's going to knock Beast out. We got X-Jet, Phoenix Suit to play X. We will full confuse Venom Goblin now. Okay. Scimitar will hit for 2. That takes us to 10. Then Angel will take out Dark Phoenix. Okay. X will thwart Lower Manhattan. Pixie's gonna hang out, I think. We'll go ahead and use White Hot Room to play Phoenix Firebird to add 2 counters to Phoenix Force. I'm not a Nova thrower, but if they had a Phoenix stamped Firebird, I'd buy it. Wouldn't be surprised if someone had died one out. That'd be cool. Have you looked at any of the disc from Stonemaier Games? Like I have one right here. They have different disc and different molds stamped with all their different games, and so like that's the Expeditions disc. I can grab it. So it's actually a Valkyrie, but it's stamped with like the art from uh Expeditions. And so this is, and each one, everybody at the company has like their own disc. So this is Dave's disc. He works with a lot of the creators, and so it's signed here. I like that. Final push should be good. Yeah, I just need the damage now. I missed the start. Aren't there usually 3 environments that are lost because uh the 3 environments are the backs of the main stages. Okay. Let's stand up. We got 2, 4 encounter card. But what's nice here, Triage is in the discard pile, which is good. Pixie being in the discard pile is not great, but I did not want to use her for anything. I am going to actually have thwarted here with Pixie. Get her back in the shuffle. Because I'd rather have Pixie be able to recur someone. I see it now. Is pursued by the past. Oh yeah. There's pursued by the past, and then this one here. Yeah. That's nice. I don't need any more disc. I've been selling a good bit of recent. I'll send you a PM on the Discord later. Oh, yeah, do it. I'm excited. I'm very curious to see the stash of disc. I love disc. I lost two yesterday. I went to a course and like the rough was hasn't been mowed probably this year, and I lost two disc. I felt bad. I've played pretty well, but like I lost my Valkyrie. I'm not gonna throw that one, so I need another Valkyrie. We got a psychic kicker. Okay. Okay, let's add 1 and 1. Venom Goblin is going to attack for 4. We'll block with X. Move the glider counter to the main scheme with the most threats. Place 1 threat there. Okay. That does take out X. Which I like him being in the discard pile. Then this is going to move here. We're going to take 2 indirect damage. Throw one of those on Angel. We'll take 1 on me. 2 encounter cards, meaning that we do get an acceleration token. Our first one, and we're shuffling the deck, bringing everything that we hate back in. Is a disc the same thing as a frisbee? I'm Canadian, so maybe it's just a different word. Kind of. Yes, technically. I use the terminology disc because the disc for frisbee golf or disc golf are manufactured differently. Like it's not something that you would take and throw in the backyard just because they're much harder plastic. They're designed to be thrown much harder. And so I usually use the terminology of disc because there is a little bit of a differentiation there, but technically they're frisbees. Just my little nomenclature that I have. It sounds like my normal disc golf game. Yeah. It was sad. But here we are. Hello, legends. How you doing? What do we got? Sinister Strike, place 1, and then he's going to attack us. Toss Triage in front of it. 4, 5, 6. It goes Joyride. That's nice to see gone. And we got Regenerative Healing. X is, so he's going to heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, and then this is going to go here again. We take 2 more indirect damage. Oh, I hate that. We'll take it on Phoenix. I got some disc in a bag during Christmas. Oh, sweet. Nice. Have you played yet? I don't know how you keep track of where you left off the game after reading chats. I will miss stuff. Um, there's I miss a lot of stuff. Let's hit Venom Goblin for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's use Power in all of us for Shadowcat. Utopia will ready. Shadowcat will thwart 2 here. Angel will hit Venom Goblin for 2. Um, let's use X-Jet. Why is TB exhausted? I don't know. Oh well. X-Jet and Forge to play Telepathic Trickery. Remove 4. We will stun Venom Goblin. Flip down, we're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Another counter here. We have a Cerebro. I'm not super interested in using that. I'm going to keep the Psychic Kicker. I think Psychic Kicker is something that we can use to build out our hand. I think probably Cyclops is our best attacker, right? Last night at a board game night, a game store that had your YouTube video on the TV. No kidding, that's so much fun. What video was it? Do you remember? That's really fun. Okay, we'll hang on to Psychic Kicker. We'll stand up. Mental Paralysis, Pixie, Mind Control. I think that's a trap now. Phoenix Firebird and a Genius. Not sure which one, but it was Marvel. That's super fun. That's awesome. that's 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 so like weird. I appreciate you sharing that. That's a lot of fun. Venom Goblin is confused. Our encounter card is Symbiotic Thrall. We could mind control him. I don't think we're not quite ready. I want at least one telekinetic attack. I potentially two. I would love to have two. So let's on our turn let's Cerebro to get I guess Beast is also a good attacker. Oh, I want Beast because I don't want to go restrained. Okay. So we have Beast. Flip up to Phoenix. Let's go ahead and hit for 3 here. Team building exercise Genius. We'll play Beast. We'll grab Genius. Utopia will ready Phoenix. Phoenix will take out the Thrall. Beast will thwart 2 here. Shadowcat will take here. We'll go Genius for a Pixie. It's going to pull in Triage back into our hand. We'll use a Phoenix. No, we're going to use a Mental Paralysis to play Triage. On top of Angel. We're going to heal 2. Phoenix Firebird, we're going to toss. Mind Control could actually be huge. We're going to toss Mind Control, though. He's at 1 health. We're just going to kind of hang out. We have a Psychic Kicker. Phoenix Firebird is 3 damage for us. Psychic Kicker is 4 damage for us. 5 damage for us with the Scimitar. We're going to hang on to those 2. Now, if we draw a telekinetic attack, we'll push. Yo, how's the game going? How come I always cost? Oh yeah. Thanks, chat. The game. This is the best attempt we have had so far. We've had another Psychic Kicker. That's pretty big. A 3rd Psychic Kicker. Oh geez. There's the telekinetic attack, and a strength to pay for it all. This is our push turn. You joined at the right time, Ryan. Okay. Let's add some threat. And that one's stunned. Encounter card. Drawing near. Don't think I care about that. Start of our turn. Discard. Place a 3rd counter here. Honestly, the hardest part about this is getting around that stupid tough. So, And he's going to have Retaliate 1. We're at 7 health, though. We're feeling pretty good. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Triage will push Venom Goblin. He goes Retaliate 1, Stalwart, Toughness, deal 3 encounter cards to each player. 21. Okay. And Toughness. Triage takes 2 because of the Retaliate. Shadowcat will knock the Tough. Okay. Phoenix will attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. We will take 1. Beast will attack for 2. 1, 2. Take 2 damage. Down to 16. We will team building exercise, strength telekinetic attack for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down to 7. We take a retaliate. Scimitar will hit for 2. 1, 2. We take a retaliate. Puts him at 5. Which we can Phoenix Force. Phoenix Firebird will remove a counter, taking us down to 1. To Ready Phoenix will hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll take 1. And then Pixie. We're going to play 3 Psychic Kickers. And Pixie is going to attack for 8 to take out Venom Goblin. Woo! That was tough. We did switch out Sauron, and so Goblin Gimmicks is much easier, but still Venom Goblin. Wow, that was intense. Yeah, we had the Rise from the Ashes ready for us to go. Yeah, drawing that telekinetic attack was very big because I don't think we had it without it. I don't think we had the damage without the telekinetic attack. We would have resolved 4 encounter cards. That would have been a boost card. But this would have been, we would have had a guard, Nowhere is Safe, which would have pulled Dark Phoenix, another guard, and into, I think we would have lost. I think we would have lost. No, it doesn't. So Psychic Kicker, ready an ally. That ally gets +2 and +2. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Because I think if anything, Pixie just attacks for 2. I'm ending the stream now, unfortunately. Yeah, I wanted to try and do another one, but my actually that ally. Yeah, there's no cost anyway, Arrow, but like if I play Psychic Kicker on Pixie when she's ready, I fulfill as much of the text as possible. Ready that ally? Okay. It's not a part of the cost. That ally gets +2, +2. The ready is not a cost. I think it's no cost. There are just 2 separate actions. Yeah. Yeah. That is an interesting question, but I can see because it says that ally. That's how I read it. I think it is you can use it on a ready ally. So sick. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for hanging out. That was an epic game. That was pretty I'm pretty happy with that how that turned out. And so that was pretty cool. Happy that we finally got that win. But yeah, so I'll be back next week. Next week is Origins in Columbus. So if you're gonna be at Origins, let me know. But so I will be out Wednesday, but I'm gonna try and get a stream in on Monday or Tuesday, just because I like streaming and I want to get one in before I leave. So I will be out the latter half of next week, but I will get a stream in earlier. Probably that will probably be Champions. That'll probably be a Champions stream. Yeah. So check the community page. I'll post something around the Sunday timeframe. That is if I, survive my bike ride tomorrow. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. It's supposed to be brutally hot here, so I hope that everyone stays nice and safe in the heat. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Peace.